Hello, Empresa families. My name is Kim Hollowell, and I'm the principal of Empresa Elementary School. We are so excited to welcome all of our Empresa Knights back on campus for the 21-22 school year. This presentation will share some of our health and safety protocols that we have in place to keep everyone safe. Let's talk about student drop-off. Before school, student drop-off is from 7:40 to 8 o'clock. School starts at 8 o'clock a.m. sharp. One important thing I need to emphasize is that you absolutely cannot leave your child at school before 7:40 in the morning. There will not be staff to supervise them, and it is not safe for students to be left alone outside the gates. Gates will not open until 7:40 a.m. If you need morning care, please contact AM/PM to see if they have any openings for your child. This slide explains expectations for those of you that will drive onto campus to drop off your student. When entering Empresa's parking lot, you will notice that there are 2 lanes of traffic for drop-off. The yellow lane will lead you to the cage area for drop-off. The green lane will lead you to the curb area for drop-off. Please do not let students out of the car until you get to the area marked with red arrows. Our staff and student safety patrol will be helping students safely use the cage crosswalk. Due to COVID safety guidelines, parents will not be allowed to bring their students past the gates. Parents should not exit their vehicle when dropping students off. Staff members will be in front of the school and at the gate daily to supervise and ensure that students make it to the right place. We are asking students to please wear a mask when they get out of their car and while entering school. When walking onto Empresa's campus, please use sidewalks and crosswalks. Students will proceed down the sidewalks and enter campus through the main gate. Due to COVID health and safety guidelines, parents will not be allowed to enter the gates. Students should say goodbye to their parents before entering school. We are asking all students to wear a mask during walking drop-off and pick-up when social distancing is not possible. Remember, you may not walk onto campus or enter the parking lot until 7:40 a.m. All students will enter campus through our main entrance. Even though we are outside, we are asking all students to wear a mask during arrival and dismissal. This is really important because we cannot keep students separated by their class cohort during arrival and dismissal. Each day, staff members will be stationed in front of the school and at the gate during drop-off to ensure that students are safe and make it to their designated areas. On this slide, the red hearts indicate where a staff member will be stationed to help your child get where they need to be. Once on campus, students will go to their designated lineup spot. They will wait for their teacher to come pick them up at 8 o'clock. Teachers and staff will be present to support students in finding their lines. Students will not be allowed to play on the playground before school. Due to contact tracing guidelines, students will spend their day with their classroom cohort of students. This means that they will have to keep their distance from students in other classes. We know that this is difficult for students, and we are really looking forward to when we no longer need to implement these safety measures. Our goal is to minimize contact and exposure to other cohorts in order to minimize quarantines. At this time, parents are not allowed on campus. This means that our kindergarten orientation and our back to school nights for all grades will be held virtually on Zoom. Our Friday flag assembly will be for students only at this time. All students and staff must wear a cloth or disposable mask when indoors at school. Masks are optional when students are outdoors on the playground, outdoor tables, and in hallways. We are asking students to please wear a mask during arrival and dismissal. This will help ensure students have a mask to wear once they get indoors, and it will also be an added layer of mitigation when students from different classes or cohorts cannot socially distance. When outside, it also might be helpful for students to have a lanyard to hold their mask when they are allowed to take it off. Gator-type masks, bandanas, and vented masks will not be allowed. If students have issues with their masks during the day, we do have additional masks on campus that we can give to them. It's time to talk about students' favorite time, recess. Each class is assigned a zone for recess each day. Only their class will play in this zone. These zones rotate each day to give students a variety of activities throughout the week. Noon duty supervisors are assigned to watch the students as they are playing inside their assigned zones. Students do not need to wear a mask during recess at this time. Students are able to eat breakfast during their morning recess, and this year all school meals are free for all students. At lunch, students will eat before they have their afternoon recess. Lunchtime. Each class is assigned specific tables to sit at during lunchtime. Students have 20 minutes to eat. Students do not have to wear a mask during their lunchtime, and noon duties will be supervising them while they eat. And again, all students are able to eat for free this year. Release time. Dismissal on Mondays is at 12:51 p.m. That's our early dismissal days. Tuesday through Friday, we dismiss at 2:18 p.m. Students in grades 1 through 5 will exit through our main gate. If they are a walker, they will use sidewalks to walk off campus. If they are being picked up by a parent in a car, they will be picked up at the curb or at the cage. Kindergarten students will be picked up at the kindergarten gate or by a sibling. It's a good idea to let your child know if you will pick them up in the cage or at the curb. Remember to use the yellow arrow lane for the cage and the green arrow lane for the curb. We are really looking forward to seeing you all on August 18th. Empresa rocks.